WSBT Delta weather.
With all this sunshine, I hope you're getting out and enjoying it, but hopefully you're also remembering that sunscreen and maybe wearing the hats to kind of keep it off your faces. We are getting later into the months. That means it's getting a little higher in the sky and the UV indexes are beginning to climb near 10, so you got to be careful of that as we now approach the summertime months. As we moved into the evening hours, though, we began to see this thick cloud cover begin to make its way over Greenville, and that has finally been blocking out the sun for the past hour or so, and we can see that now on our temperature chart as we have fallen into the upper 70s in Greenville at 79, but where the sun is still out back through Greenwood and Cleveland, they're hanging on to the mid 80s. So the warm temperatures are continuing now into the evening hours some more. The good news is dew points continue to be into the 50s, so that's making it feel a little bit more comfortable to be outside on this Monday evening. But as we continue to have this southerly flow, which will be gusty at times as we continue on throughout this week, that'll help to bring a little bit more moisture back into across the area. We'll see those dew points climb into the 60s, and it'll start to feel a lot more like that summer humidity that we're so used to here in the Delta. We saw some storms try to form over the eastern portions of Kansas and Oklahoma and push towards our area, but they're just running into that dry air that's over top our areas, not only at the surface but in the upper atmospheres, which is eating out all that rain, but it is still providing some of that cloud cover to make its way in. The real storms are firing back up over Texas, where they had numerous tornadoes back over the day on Sunday, and we're having a couple more reports of that beginning to develop over those regions once again today. This is going to be a slow-moving system, so we're not going to really see the moisture from that for at least another couple of days. This high pressure is really taking over, and that's going to help to kick in that southerly flow as we go over the next couple of days. So through the night, things look pretty quiet, mainly clear skies. Temperatures with that will be allowed to fall into the lower 60s, very seasonable for this time of year. Maybe a few clouds as we wake up tomorrow morning, but as we go throughout the day, it does look like another day full of a good bit of sunshine, maybe some passing clouds during the afternoon, but we will once again really begin to notice that influence of the southerly flow, bringing a little bit more moisture back, so it will be a tad sticky tomorrow. Then as we go through the overnight hours, we begin to see the clouds clear out, so another clear night, but as those dew points begin to climb, temperatures won't be falling off as much at night, and so we'll only maybe get down into the upper 60s by the time we wake up Wednesday morning. As we go throughout Wednesday, we can begin to see that southerly flow taking over, and it's really going to pump in some of that moisture off the Gulf and make it just downright humid across the area. Heat indices could be pushing well into the 90s, maybe 95, 96 for feel-like temperatures by Wednesday, and even a few spotty showers maybe trying to make their way into the Delta. We'll call it about still a 20% chance for Wednesday, but as we go into Thursday, we'll see a better chance for that. So this evening, a few clouds with us mainly for the next couple hours, then turning clear, dropping down to a low of 64 degrees. Then as we go through the morning hours, another day of plenty of sun, so you'll need the sunglasses again tomorrow, 72 degrees as you head out the door. So you don't need the jacket, and we'll be pushing near 90 degrees, getting well into the upper 80s with those passing clouds developing during the afternoon. And then as we push into the evening, once again, it's going to remain on the warm side as we'll only be dropped into the lower 80s as we push into the 7, 8, 9 o'clock hour. We can see 89 by Wednesday, maybe some areas actually hit 90 on Wednesday with that 20% chance of some showers. As we increase the chance of showers on Thursday, we cool slightly down to 87 degrees, but it's still going to be very hot and humid for many of the areas. And then pushing through the rest of your 7-day, we'll keep the chance for some pop-up showers at least through Friday and Saturday. A slight chance on Sunday as well, but the good news is Memorial Day weekend is looking pretty good here across the Delta, mostly on the dry side. Temperatures, though, on the warm side as we'll be once again into the mid and upper 80s, maybe even 90 degrees on Memorial Day. So I hope you have some summer-like activities, some water to get into to try and cool you off with these summer-like temperatures making their way in.
I hope you have some sort of awning or something like that if you're going to be outside barbecuing.
And remember the sunscreen. We don't want everyone coming back burnt after that.
Exactly. Good tip. All right. Thank you, Eric.